Let's do this.
The topics that people are talking about, we're talking about. One of the country's favorite moms, Mama Kelce, spotted on Coach? Thumbs up or thumbs down? The home in Britney Spears' childhood home's got a little bit of her graffiti on it. Did you pay 30 grand? And news anchors want to get a little bit buzzed during the New Year's Eve celebration. Is that cool? Mike Jerrick, Mike Greenidge, Bill Anderson, 2 mics and a bill. And we are back. Another episode of 2 Mics and a Bill. Y'all have no idea what goes on just getting this show started.
It's probably best they don't.
Right, behind the scenes or what have you. Talk about the issues that are on everybody's mind and ours.
What's the first topic?
It. Mama Kelce. I love her.
Yeah, she's cool.
So Mama Kelce was photographed. She was flying to Travis's game in Germany. She was photographed sitting in coach on her way there. And then people are questioning whether or not she was really in coach or was she just back there visiting, whatever. She was photographed sitting in coach, and it started a social media wave of, is she just the coolest person ever because she's that down to earth, has 2 multimillionaire sons, and is chilling in coach? Or is it kind of wrong that your 2 multimillionaire sons got you sitting in coach when you're on your way over?
What were the comments?
She was cool.
Right, yeah, what were the comments?
Were they negative?
It was pretty evenly split. Like, most of the people who first started talking about it were like, I love this lady. Like, she's one of us. She wants to be one of us. She doesn't care about the attention. And then there were others who were like, yeah, but you got kids who got $100 million. Why they got you in coach?
I got it from a pretty good source that she just was flying first class and
she
walked
just went
back
there and hung
to
out,
talk to fans.
which makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense. But apparently spent a lot of time in there, even to the point
Enough
where
so that she was,
down.
she was sitting there hanging out in coach.
Well, she's like a regular person in general, right? So she's probably more comfortable in coach with the people, should I say, in coach than she are with the.
She was a regular person in Ohio.
This is what I'm saying.
She happened to have 2 talent. She gave birth to 2 football players.
So she probably got more love and felt more comfortable hanging out with the people in coach than she did in first class. So
I love
it for her, man, for going back there and hanging out with the people.
I love it. I think that that's cool. You're comfortable. Your money is not an issue. I'm here with the people. What's interesting is that you said that she was just a normal, ordinary person.
Yeah.
You could argue that up until like 6 weeks ago,
she was still.
When Travis and Taylor Swift became public, she was still just an ordinary person.
We started to know her at the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Right.
In fact, Alex and I were hanging out with her. And she had the double jacket on because her 2 sons were in the Super Bowl. That's where she first came to fame. But then the minute she was standing next to Taylor Swift,
changed the game.
Through the roof.
Changed the game.
And her comments, another reason why I love her, because there's no question she's a millionaire. There's no question that the 2 kids, have a great relationship with her. So it sounds like she's taken care of. Like, we love Mom. And she's still... It's like, I don't need all that. They asked her about the Taylor Swift thing, and she said, I'm really uncomfortable with the attention.
Yes. She's only had the attention for, less than a year.
A year, right.
So, I mean, fame and money can change anybody.
I love Mama Kelce. Love everything about that. I also think that I'm the person who probably would be sitting in coach. So...
Nah, B. Nah.
You not?
I mean, I'll come back and visit like Mama Kelce did.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, what's happening? Y'all recognize me on your way in? You know what I mean? They probably
just
passed her.
stop by.
Yeah, they passed her on the way in because, she was already sitting. She's first class. It's like, oh, is that Mama Kelce? Then she felt obligated to come talk to the people. If she got on the plane last, she may not have went back to coach.
When we flew out to the Super Bowl, I happened to have a first-class seat.
Just happened
to have one?
Well, I have
because I didn't.
I had a claustrophobia.
Just for the record.
I have claustrophobia.
I happen to have economy.
Yeah.
And first class helps you with your claustrophobia.
Yes, with my claustrophobia. I'm not kidding.
Fair enough.
So, but I took a bottle of champagne back to Alex.
That was very nice.
Yeah.
That's
very
nice.
Was it a free bottle? Like, was it came with you? Right.
A man of the people.
We're going to leave it there.
Sharing the love. I appreciate it.
Mama Kelce, you are not. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back. We are back. Celebrities, always drama, right? So Britney Spears, her book was out. Everybody's talking about it. We're well aware of some of her childhood drama. But now her childhood home that her father sold years ago for about $290,000.
In Louisiana.
Yes. Is now for sale again for like $1.2 million.
Nice.
Yeah, and they apparently didn't do very much to the home.
No.
So there is a door in the home that says, Christina sucks, Brit rules.
Nice.
That Britney Spears apparently wrote on the door when she was feuding with Christina Aguilera.
Okay.
Unclear what time frame, but they were feuding. It is now up for auction with an expected price of at least $30,000 for a regular old,
It's not a regular
Home
old
Depot door.
No.
It's Britney Spears' old bedroom door.
That will sell like that.
Right. As soon as it hits auction.
For more than 30.
Yes.
Why?
But
I don't know.
no, there's no answer to why, right? It's just because.
If I love somebody as much as people love Britney Spears, I might buy a door.
I guess you can.
It's not even an autograph.
No, it's even better.
It's better. It's
Christina
just her.
sucks.
Yeah, right. It's just her chicken scratch on a door. Like,
Yeah.
That's even better than
See,
an
I
autograph.
see this as a real item. Like,
No,
I was
I mean,
going,
I see
who
it
in the world's
as-
going to pay for this
I
nonsense?
see it as not. I mean, yeah, it's a real item,
Yeah.
And if you're a Britney fan and you have a place to put this door, like I could see walking in someone's home and seeing the Britney door
Yes.
hanging up on a wall like it's
Yes.
a piece of artwork.
That says Christina.
That says
sucks.
Christina. Yes, I could see, or like a music studio or something like that.
Yeah.
Like I could definitely see someone picking this
Remember
up.
a few weeks
door.
ago we talked about Beyonce's bidet?
Right.
And I would buy that.
And
so
that
you
didn't
can say-
surprise anybody.
No.
Yeah.
But I almost get
Mike,
that.
Mike buying
from
Beyonce's
you.
bidet is not a surprise.
Would you buy Beyonce's door?
I mean,
If I-
Jay-Z and them sold doors from their last house, right?
That's right.
Wasn't they complain that the new owners were selling the doors, saying these was Jay-Z's French doors?
If I was a big enough fan, I would.
Yeah.
Just because they wrote on
Yes.
If I had the
something. So that means
resources
that
and-
every class,
Yes.
every piece of paper that she ever did when she was a child in school is now worth significant amounts of
Probably
money because
so.
she
because
wrote on
you
it.
know what ends up happening is you buy it, and 10, 15 years from now, all of a sudden, that $30,000 door is worth $1 million. Because Britney went and did something else crazy, right? Not necessarily even crazy. She just did something that re-energized her brand, and now all of a sudden, whoever owns this door just came up.
You know that there are millions of Britney Spears fans who are voracious.
Right.
Where?
Right.
So somebody's going to buy that door. Now, I'll tell you this. Well, you remember the Spectrum? Well, Spectrum
Yeah.
here in Philadelphia. And the Christian Leitner shot, last second shot, turns around and hits it. They busted that up, and I bought a big chunk of wood.
Of the floor?
And had him autograph it. And I have
Had
it up on
Leitner
a
sign
wall
it?
in my house. Yeah.
See, I feel like that to me seems like more art. Like that has a meaning to it. It was the actual court. Like, it's just a door.
It was the actual door.
But
That she wrote, Christina sucks.
What's the difference? I don't know what
she
you're
just
missing here.
wrote on a door. Like, that's a historic place, a location.
Yeah.
They played there.
But-
She's written on millions of things in her life.
This was the beginning of her career. This was like the birth of her personality, her character,
And her nemesis.
Right.
At one point.
right. And like, this is who I have beef with. Like,
I have a
I
question
just think
for
we're
you two.
different.
go.
During those time periods when they were kind of equals, were you Christina or Britney? Or maybe
Neither. Like,
neither.
I don't even remember
Yeah.
when they were Eagles. Like, you just told me that. Like,
I was aware that they were 16.
right. Like, I don't even.
They were in the Mickey Mouse Club.
Yeah, that was
Disney.
before me, man.
I feel like I like Christina's
Me
music
too.
better.
Christina has.
Right. I will
like-
say I
she
like
can- she can
Christina's
flat out
music.
sing.
Right.
Oh, she can sing.
Yeah.
She's got a great voice, right? So I probably like, but I didn't follow neither one of them. They were like
Yeah.
little pop kid girl. You know what I mean? That wasn't my music lane.
Even when she
$30,000 doors.
$30,000 door.
Right.
We're
But
gonna leave
I
it
get
there.
that part.
I used to date a woman like way back in the day who lived on my block, and her name is still carved in my childhood bedroom.
See?
I'd buy that for 10
See?
grand.
What's
right?
that worth?
For
Right,
$10.
what's that worth?
$10. We'll be back. And we're back. And apparently, me and Mike Jerrick are much more romantic
Way more.
than
Yeah.
you.
I think that goes without saying.
We got names carved into walls.
Yeah, nah.
You were like, nah,
Nah.
I was playing at 15.
Nah, I was like,
Do you ever?
I can't even tell you who I was dating at 15. 16.
Boy,
dude.
I was way behind you.
Yeah, like, nah, dude. I was in the
Dude,
streets.
name's still in the wall. Like
Yeah,
I was like,
But I
yo.
also have like this like blackout memory of anything that happened before my wife. Like, honestly,
Honestly?
truthfully, dude. Like, I really don't have much memory of anybody I dated, dealt with, any of that.
How
stuff.
about their names?
For your wife? This topic, I'm guessing we're gonna just get a vote. We got like 1 minute.
Okay, sorry.
All
What is the
right, you
topic?
go. What's the topic?
The whole New Year's Eve celebration on CNN. In the past, they have put in place an anti-alcohol ban because the hosts of their New Year's Eve got a little crazy, a little drunk.
Andy Cohen normally was the drinker,
Yes.
big drinker.
Yeah, Don Lemon was drinking and getting crazy
And
out
then
there
the
also.
white-haired guy, Anderson Cooper.
Anderson Cooper.
Yeah.
They all
got it in.
got it in that
during the
one year.
celebration. So they decided to ban alcohol at their New Year's Eve celebration for the hosts.
for the talent.
Like, who knew? They're trying to get rid of that. Like Andy Cohen is lobbying. He's like, look, it's New Year's Eve. Let us get our drink on. People like seeing real, authentic us with a couple in us on TV.
It just is promoting getting drunk.
Right. Like,
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
kind of on the corporate side on this one, man. And it's
and they got
weird for me to
Like, it went viral. They were doing crazy
even those
stuff.
words coming out of my mouth feel funny.
What, on the corporate side.
Yeah, but
that
it's
is-
like you gotta protect the brand, right? You guys blew it. Y'all had a shot. We let y'all live, and y'all blew it.
You messed it up for
right?
all of
So
us.
don't come now. Like, oh, come on, we're better. It won't happen again.
Why is
I can't trust that.
Why is it so important to Andy, I wonder? Do you think
That's
he
the other
performs
part
better?
of it, right? No, I think it's just because it's New Year's Eve. Like, who wants to be sober, completely sober, unless you
Yeah.
just don't drink on New Year's Eve? I'm at a
And I think
party
it's-
on New Year's Eve, and you're telling me I
I'd
can't
give
have
him
a
another
cocktail.
chance.
And I think it's different though.
Nah,
No, give him another
it's
chance.
different.
No, you blew it.
You can always pull him off the air.
But why do I want to
But
go through
what
all of
has
that?
to happen to get you pulled off the air? Like I could be on
think of
board
the
with
ratings.
this
I know.
I could be on
I'm
board
with you
with
on that
this.
side, Mike.
until something happens. You get in a whole bunch of trouble, and it's
Right.
live.
It's
Like,
different
you can't
now.
take it back. No,
It's
because
different.
you said
Like that
something
was
live.
viral. You know what I mean? Their behavior on New Year's Eve CNN was viral.
Right.
That next day, right? For weeks after that. Like, it's a different time. Like, corporations don't want to deal with that.
Was that last New
That
Year's
was like,
Eve?
no,
or
it was a few.
year?
It was like 3 years ago
I'd
now,
like to see
wasn't
the
it?
ratings difference.
I think it was before COVID.
I remember a Thanksgiving show we did here probably 10 years ago because Chanel was still here. And so we had a chef come in, I think from City Tavern, and we did a 4-hour Thanksgiving dinner live on the air from 6 to 10.
You can imagine how bad that went. Right.
Or Harvard.
We were drunk.
This is what I'm saying.
And Chanel drunk is funny.
See?
That has happened to all of us because I don't really drink. So
Yeah.
it wasn't even that long ago. We did a sampling of whiskeys, like exotic flavored
I remember
whiskey.
that.
And I was on the show. I think you might have been
I
off.
think I was.
And I was filling in, and we just sip.
sips,
Like that's the
yeah.
rule. You just take a little sip, but I don't drink. So when you started putting out 4 sips of whiskey,
Yeah.
by the end of that segment, I was just sitting there like, yo, it's early.
Dude, they banned it. Remember when we had the
remember you
holiday
posted
party?
about it.
We
it
had
was
the holiday
hilarious.
party in the studio that one year, and they had the alcohol in there, and the cats was putting beers in their drawers at their desk. Like, look, now there's no more alcohol.
That's why. You ruined it for
it.
everybody.
This is what I'm saying.
One more break. We will be right back. feel like we gotta go.
Yeah, we probably
Yeah, I guess
should.
we-
I mean, it
We
is
don't have a lot
Sunday.
of time.
I gotta go grocery shopping.
I'm learning so much about y'all. This was fun. Appreciate it.
Always enjoy
Yeah.
this Sunday mornings, man.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Hey, and thanks for commenting and checking in on social
Yes.
media too. We
Yes.
appreciate that.
Absolutely. Have a good one.